Okay, now we're actually live. There was a YouTube error, and I went live, but I wasn't live. So I guess anyone on Twitch, I'll have to reread the, Anyone on Twitch, forgive me. You get it twice. I gotta reread it. The dialogue. Oh right, we have a forge as well. A new forge. Transgender for Gordon. Or, you know, we can pass it around. But yeah, I've done a lot of reclassing. Everyone's in bow classes now, except for, I just got here, so that's fine. That's good, Bingus. That's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Bingus Poletooth. We're doing the old school classic Archer Sita for this map because of all the flyers. General Harriman, I cannot abide by these tactics of yours. Let me attack the rebels head on and keep my pride as a knight of Macedon.
You mean the same pride that cost us all those soldiers back in Relis? I think not, Princess. If we're to regroup, we need to buy time. My tactics are necessary. The Emperor himself named me commander of this post. Either obey or accept the consequences. Your little sister Maria is still our ward, is she not? What a shame it would be if we decided we could no longer care for her. Enough. I will obey. But the Altean Knights are smarter than you give them credit for. They will prevail here, and you will regret having acted so rashly, General. So, for this map, I've got almost everyone in bow classes. I did also take Jacob's advice and changed Bars back to an axe class to try and maybe build up his axe rank, get hammer access. Can't wait for this guy to super die. I mean, his tactics involve him being one range locked. Point and laugh, this guy doesn't have any two range, right? But our current plan is to lure the wyverns over here and then kill them with all of our bow units. Nice, easy XP. Hard 5 equals hard die. You might be right about that, because it's looking like... Hold on. It's looking like I might have screwed this up. Because this wyvern kills basically anyone. So what was that, turn 3? So turn 1, we move everyone over this way. The thing is, the wyverns have so much range, right?
this map, I had a plan and it was working, but it's looking less good. Cause I need them on the left-hand side, cause if they're on the right, they'll be protected by these mountains, right? So I need them to fly to the left. So I can actually attack them when they're not, like, above the mountains. Which is what Wendell is, like, doing this for, right? To sort of lure them. Wendell and Jagan are like the lurers. Minerva doesn't attack anyone. So if we send y'all like here, so to try to intercept them over here where they're not on the mountains. So you go for Wendell. Wendell's fine. He doesn't get doubled because he's super fast. I will say, initially going into this game after years of GBA, I was disappointed with no rescue dropping, but the ability to toggle enemy range is nice. A godsend, even. I think, I know a lot of people love rescue dropping, and I do like rescue dropping, but I think I don't think it's good enough that it's, like, should be considered mandatory, if that makes sense. 15, 16, we need 15, 17. How does transgender do? Oh, Gordon just one-shots. All right, so transgender. But having played a lot of ROM hacks, right, because they're all based on GBA, I totally understand the rescue dropping is really nice. Also, anyone who started with GBA and then played, like, Tellius afterwards, right, is going to be used to rescue dropping because it's in all of those games. I need to be careful not to trigger the reinforcements. Because if I go too far south, I trigger the reinforcements. So it's one of those things, right, where, like, depending on what Fire Emblem you started with, what is, like, normal is gonna feel different. And that is one of the things I find kind of beautiful about this series, is it's so varied. Okay, we got you. Now we just need to kill this thief. Doga. Into Ogma. Alright, so that's this sort of threat taken care of. Because Minerva and the White Wings don't actually attack you. That's Drog, not Doga. It's pronounced Doga. It's spelled like Drog, but it's pronounced Doga. Alright, so we're in... We got through the first sort of wave. And now, let's see if we can farm experience by shooting down the White Wings. Shoot you! I wasn't able to get on the ground floor, so I've missed Path of Radiance, but I found Radiant Dawn. It's neat, but I was baby mind. I didn't know what I was doing. That's probably one of the worst Fire Emblems to go in baby-minded, because so much of it is... Like, it's one of the harder Fire Emblems, I think. Like, it can be kind of ridiculous at times. It is one of my favorite Fire Emblems, but I think just in terms of being like a beginner Fire Emblem, it's not very beginner friendly. Oh no, we missed the kill! These guys aren't aggressive, so like it's fine if we miss, but I'm just trying to farm experience. Ugh. The weak flyer threatens the flock. I must withdraw, Commander. Hi, Minerva, Paola, Katria, and Est. Hello. Well, Est isn't here. Or no, she is. She is. I'm hurt. Go on without me, Commander. I must withdraw. Radiant Dawn was my first two. I ended up soft locking myself because I thought I wouldn't have to use the Dawn Brigade after part 1, and I let all of them die. That's actually so funny. Super able. I'm only a burden to my sisters in this state. Commander, I must withdraw. And then we do Minerva last. Does she withdraw this turn or next turn? We do her last because when she goes down, all of them withdraw. Ugh, I cannot keep up the fight with these wounds. I must withdraw. Oh my god, get Magic Merrick. Alright, now we gotta take on the closed door area. So we'll use our first save point there. Thankfully, the reinforcements in this map are zone-based, so they should be relatively easy to take care of. Hello, Miss Rock, how are you? I'm doing well. That's good. That's good to hear. Alright, so Jagan with the Silver Lance does 16. How much do you do with transgender? Alright. Wendell attacked this one. first. Can you finish off with the hand axe? If you hit, you can. Perfect. I took Jacob's advice. Screw this longbow guy. Yeah, he's a little annoying. So transgender's 11. $16 and 11. That does kill. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Oh, we're just shy. Oh, Doga doubles. Doga doubles. Okay, Doga doubles. Doga just needs to hit twice. This longbow guy is obnoxious, though. Alright, we heal up Doga. We need to get the door key. So we can recruit Bantu. Bantu the Mantu. Oh, is Jagan dead to the two mercs? He gets doubled, doesn't he? Yeah. Ugh, sire, fight for Altena. Doga having stats suited for any class except for Armor Knight moment. Doga's ballin'. Alright, we need to... You know, Wendell probably... Okay. Wendell probably lives both of them, because he definitely doesn't get doubled. I have to take a shower so I can get ready for work, but I'll be lurking. Okay! Have fun with work time! I can just take things a little bit slower to deal with them. Marth and his PRF, the Fire Emblem. The Fire Emblem? The 13th emblem? Doga's so fucking good as a hunter. Like, it's unreal. Okay, then we end turn. Alright, Wendell, Iron Lance here. Doga, Iron Bow this guy. No! This music is giving Pokemon? Really? Is it like Elite Road, Victory Road? I can see it kind of now that you mention it. Wasn't really for me before. Maybe because I associate it with Fire Emblem, because, you know, it's this game's music, right? The art style of this game reminds me of the crunchy 90s PC games. The art style is definitely the weak point of FE11, I would say. I actually really like its gameplay. I didn't expect to like this gameplay this much, but I am liking it. Victory Road or Elite Four? Well, Elite Four has more like hype music than this, I think. But I can see this as a Victory Road music. For sure, for sure. DSFE is some of the fastest, most tactile FE, and I can't quite put my finger on why it's so snappy. I think because there's so little to do, right? Come on, Doga, hit 290s. Hit 290s. There we go. That's my Doga. That's my boy. So Silver Lance you. Transgender you. And now only one of these guys can attack Jagan. So we should be good. If only I had a Sword Reaver available. Sad day. But yeah, I put Barston in Axe class. I'm taking Jacob's advice. I want to try to get him to hammer. I think that would probably benefit me long term. God, Wendell's so fucking stupid fast. Oh my god, but he's apparently stupid inaccurate as well. Alright, Doga, go ahead and shoot this person. Is that Doga's PRF in 12 for the Wyverns? What, transgender? Maybe. 9, and then we need 13. Goodness. Y'all are so lame. 18. Alright, Wolf, shoot this person. Jagan, get this kill. You go here. I require heal. Heal up. Oh, wait, I forgot to bench Riss for Castor again. So we have a useless Riss here now. Castor was supposed to be here. Alright, so you go here with the Iron Lance. Trade the Iron Lance onto Jagan so he doesn't waste his silver. Arcanea, there's not much innate axe units and much less good axe units. It's really just Barst and Minerva. Yup! That's an Arcanea moment. That sure is Arcanea for you. Oh my god, Doga's ridiculous. Not even Minerva in 1. Well, in 1, there's no good axe units, because it's Fire Emblem 1.
You there. Have you come across a young girl by the name of Tiki? She must be found, boy. Tiki is the last of the Naga, the Divine Dragon clan. Without our powers, we cannot challenge the Mannequins or serve Menace. Me, I haven't power. I am a fire dragon, yes, but in name alone. I lost my firestone in Pyrathi. Without it, I cannot do battle. You'll be traveling much, yes? I wish to. Perhaps together we can find Tiki.
I didn't even ever take it off Marth. It was just on him from the beginning. Alright, now we have the scary reinforcement time. So we gotta get set up for that. Scary cav reinforcements, specifically. Briss, you just like hang out over here. You're useless. I was supposed to bring Castor and I forgot to switch it. So thankfully the reinforcements are all zone-based. So it's not like the end of the world. Is the stream lagging for anyone or is it just on my end? Is the stream lagging for others? I don't have an error message, but that's never stopped it in the past, you know? The worst unit of the game, still not the worst in the franchise for Nos. Hi, Poop Gaming. Nice username. It briefly lagged for me, but otherwise, no. Okay. It's not really lagging for me. There was a hiccup earlier, but that's it. The 60 experience Marth. He's so bad. So, these forts, the reinforcements are zone-based. We get 2 rounds of reinforcements from these forts as soon as someone crosses over the line. So, Jagan, I need you to give the glue gun to Wendell. Oh, right, he can't use it. There's 3 waves of 2 waves of Cavaliers. We can trigger it 3 times by going over the line. Give Super Able the glue gun. The line is down here, by the way. Draco Pope and D-rank lances. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. D for Draco Pope. But that's speed, though. Oh, my alarm's going off. Where's my phone? It's telling me it's lunchtime, but I'm actually already eating lunch. I have a beef pot pie right here. Ooh, nice, Edgar. Skill, speed, defense. He's building his way towards being a perfect general. So Wendell, go here on this fort. Abel, go here with the glue gun. Reinforcements, there'll be 2 rounds of them. they had jabs. So we go back up to here. Oh, do you double? You might double, Sedgar. Yeah, okay. Was Abel in the parlor with the lead pipe, I mean glue gun. Back up a little bit. F.E. Karl Marx is LLE. What does that mean? Anna's job-killing socialist line in Awakening implies someone coined the term. Who is... Oh! Okay, so who is LLE? So many calves. Oh, yeah, dodging? Dodge tank Wendell over here. Ike? Nah, Ike's not a socialist. So glue gun you. Alright, and then Wendell goes up here. Heal up Abel. And turn. So you're the Steel Lance feller. You have 9 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Abel goes here with the glue gun. Heal him up. Everyone flee. Echidna is the socialist? Why Echidna? Because she's like a revolutionary? I guess I can see that. I'm drawing a blank on who it could possibly be. Alright, and then we glue gun you. Trade. Wendell! Shit! I didn't realize that was Wendell. I thought it was Jagan. I got my Draco Knights mixed up. Okay. Thunderbolt you. Legal Lawrence emails? Is that LLE? Legal Lawrence emails? Marth Gaming. Oh my god, he'll never level up. And then Doga kills this one. And we need to do that 2 more times. We need to stand up to these waves of calves 2 more times. Leftist Lowen enemy. Who is Leftist Lowen's enemies? I guess that would be Anna. Anna would be Leftist Lowen's enemies because she hates communism. Grab the glue gun. Grab the javelin. So he can enemy phase with the javelin. How much does the javelin weigh? How do you check enemies? How do you check weapon stats? Does anyone remember how to check weapon stats? Like what the button for it is? Speak Boga, he's gonna compensate for Horseman's bad days. Oh yeah, Horseman Doga will be epic. Eventually, once we're allowed to promote him. Select? Oh, it is, okay. Weight of 7. It was clicking on the touchscreen? No, because the touchscreen is the bottom screen. The big map screen is the touchscreen. The top screen is where the weapons are, so they're not actually even on the touchscreen. I gotta pull up WOD so I can see for certain FE11 Chapter 7, the reinforcement line. Because we have to do the reinforcement tango twice again. It can be repeated up to 3 times, counting the initial time. Okay, so the reinforcement tango, this is the line. One QOL music feature that's underrated is the track pauses in the shift between player and enemy phase. Yeah, so it's not like jarring. So then they show up. Oh, I should have equipped the glue gun. I didn't realize that we would have that happen. Alright, if everyone goes up here. Okay, so Jagan will kill one with the glue gun. Oh shit! Oh my god. Wait! Oh, I have the wrong ranges highlighted! Okay. Crap. This is not good. This is not good at all. Shit. Yeah, I think I fucking screwed up. Because we can kill these three, no big issue. The problem is then the other three kill me. Jagan not getting doubled, actually. Oh, by the Rider's Bane one, though. 9 speeds, 9 speed. Wait, Jagan's not doubled with the glue gun. Alright, so if we can heal up Jagan, 22 attack, 20 attack. He lives if we heal him up. Okay, so Lena, Physic, Jagan, he needs to be at full. Alright, Briss will be our sacrifice. Physic up Jagan. Excalibur U. There we go. Briss. Heal Jagan, that last heal. Jagan goes here. Lugun's this Cav. And he'll live at 1 against the 2 Cavs. Down there. Abel can Iron Lance here. Hand axe. Transgender. Okay, I guess we'll see, but I think we might actually be kind of okay. Can the other Cav reach Doga? No. Okay, we're good. As long as Barst isn't doubled. Oh my god. I can't believe we got out of that death list. Never fucking punished. Never fucking punished. I open the stream and the first thing I hear is transgender. Transgender. Impeccable forge names. We have transgender, butt sex, and the glue gun. 7 is the magic number to not get doubled for a while. Jagan has 9. Which is pretty epic. Alright, Marth, get a level up. Oh my god, and we need to do that one more time. We need to do that one more time. Holy speed bless Jagan. Yeah. Alright, everyone else. We're doing fort healing. We have one more wave. One more wave to get through. Or one more group of 2 waves. 9, Jagan is on his way to Path of Radiance. Yo, Titania. This map is cool. This map is very stressful, especially since I've used both save points now. I don't think reclassing should be free. It works as a way to spice up FE1. Yeah, I think this game's reclassing works for it and 12, but it wouldn't work for like, I mean, it doesn't work for like Engage, right? This is my favorite map in DSFE. Nice! I wish it had a third save point. Alright, so the line is here. FE 11 and 12 reclassing works because the characters are so interchangeable. Yes, and the gameplay is so basic outside of it, right? Thank God we have this one fort. What if we use the one tile wide choke point for this last wave? Actually, that's a bad idea. That's how we end up getting killed, if we deviate from the plan. Able, super able. You don't have an armor knight? Yeah, Sedgar, or Wolfgar I have in sorcerer and horseman instead of general. Alright, so you start here with the javelin. You go here with the steel lance. Here comes them. Impeccable, impeccable, impeccable! You go up as far as you can, equip the glue gun. You run away. Is this the best outing for armors? As a class? Probably? Alright, so you have 9 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2. So you go here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2. Go here with the javelin. Everyone else gather on the edges. All right. There we go. Him taken care of. Super able is so fucking peak. 10 defense. Oh, Rider's Bane, though. Right, Rider's Bane. If we take care of the Rider's Bane guy first with the glue gun. Then 20, 22, so that is a total of 22 because of the 10 defense. Okay. Transgender you. Defense. You're not getting doubled. We can protect Riss. We put a Jig in here. Wendell goes here. All right, we should be good. Nice job, Abel. Okay. That's the Cav Waves. Holy shit, this map is scary. The 2% crit. The 2% crit. Horse gets a level up. All right, jeez Louise. Okay, Cav Wave done. All we have is the armors now. There shouldn't be any more waves of calves. According to FEWOD, that's the last wave of calves. I'm back. Are we living? We are. We are. No deaths. No deaths. According to WOD, that's the last wave of calves. I am, however, just to be safe, going to assume the same position as before, just in case there's a fourth wave that they lied. Marth died, now Riss is the Lord. Oh, if only. Oh, if only. Wouldn't that be nice? There shouldn't be any more waves. Okay, there's no more waves. Good, 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 good. All right, we have Jav Armor, Jav Armor. Let's start getting people down there. Move our whole dang army. No way. Riss is the best lord. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Riss Lord Gaming. Swordmaster Reese Gaming. I always forget that the map option takes place on the bottom screen. I'm so used to playing 3DS Emblem on my actual 3DS. Yeah, so the touch screen is actually, like, I'll show you. I can do this, touchscreen wise, right? It's just, it's a really awkward way to control it, in my opinion. Warbonk Riss. Yo, that would be peak. That would be peak Berwick Saga. Funny enough, I tried playing some with the touchscreen. I don't think it was too bad. The button mapping the B to a right click feels natural. Interesting. I don't like using mouse to control them or touchscreen. Personally. But, you know, I can see it, I guess. Yo, the crit! Okay, huge crit. Oh, Riss, give the heal staff to Sedgar. Iron Axe you. We will not. We will not be doing that. Ooh, that's a little awkward. Alright, Jagan. The 1%. The 1% is always terrifying. Another point of speed on Jagan? Holy guacamole. The 2% crit. Okay, we'll zap you. Steel Lance you. What is it with the pre-promotes and having terrible luck? Is it just because they didn't have luck in FE1? Like, is that the reason? Is it because of the FE1 thing? Wendell's so fast. Jagan has gotten 2 speed levels. We're fucking gaming. Alright, now we do this. You really think you stand a chance against me? We do this until we get Hammer. What if luck was a flaw on purpose? Then it's a bad. I think it's bad design. If it's on purpose, I think it's bad design personally. We have hammer now. The hit rate is so bad. We hit him? The hit rate is so bad. Hammer needs OMG on a boss gate without 2 range. You will not believe what I did here. The hammer needs a hit forge, right? Like, that's the big thing it needs, might and hit forge. The only upside of low luck is it fudges the targeting priority. I don't recall the details, but enemies treat 2 or 3 luck as 100%. Harriman heals so much every turn. The Silver Axe is super sellable, right? Or do we want that for, like, Minerva Gaming? Lock changes target priority. The AI just likes the potential to kill anyone. Minerva and Bars get a lot of use out of it. Okay. Okay, I'll keep it then. Harriman, we're harrying you. Harry and Harriman. Ugh, traitors everywhere. Oh my god. Prince Moth, I was wondering if we might talk about the Manicheets. Manicheets? You mean the Dragonkin? Yes, sire. I was not sure how much knowledge you had of them. The Manicheets inhabited our continent long before the dawn of humanity. However, ordinarily their draconic dispositions suppressed their power sealed within their stones. Thusly, rather than terrorizing humankind, they chose to live simple, peaceful lives in the quieter reaches of the world. However, a century ago, something changed. Medius, the Shadow Dragon, surfaced in the Dolo region and created what would be known as the Great Empire, what would become a great empire there. His forces invaded the human realm, and in a blink of an eye, he had subjugated all of the land. It was then, in the darkest hour, that a young man named Henri appeared and rose against the Shadow Dragon. In his hand was a shining blade of light, Falchion, which he plunged into Medius, and the tyrant was no more. Henri went on to found Altea. Then the rest I believe you know. Yes, Maedalus, is that what this is about? I do know my own kingdom's history. And I know what I must do. Now that Medius has revived and restored Dol to his former might. You are Henri's last male descendant, and the only one who can wield the Falchion. You must find the blade that was taken. Put an end to Dol and its misguided Manicheet rule. I will finish what my father started. I will avenge him and bring back light into our world. Oh, this is where people tend to train up Wolf and Sedgar, right? This is the Rad and Caesar map. There's a choke point with a lot of reinforcements, including horsemen. All right, so what is the strategy? The League had reached Arcanine soil, so Marth gave them leave to repatriate and forewarn and harbor a town known for commerce. Coin alone kept the town free. They paid Dole Julian taxes to preserve their autonomy. Naturally then, theirs was a warm welcome when the Arcanine leave arrived. Marth soldiers were glad to rest there, nestled between the mountain and the sea. But the joy was spoiled by the news that the enemy was fast approaching. As harsh awakening as a rock beneath the pillar. So are both of them armors? In this scenario? Javelin on a fort with vulneraries and physic. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm still eating my lunch. Alright, Sedgar has more defense. We only have a 2-use javelin. Wait, do we? Okay. So, is this the one-tile choke point? What's the one-tile choke point? Is it this? Can we buy javelins in these shops? No worries, the starting shops are in the area. Okay. And we have the gold for it? Alright, Sedgar has more defense. You can buy exactly 1 wing spear in these shops. Okay. I like Sedgar's Baron loadout. Alright, so what do? I'm getting conflicting information. Either use the choke point or warp someone up to the forts. You can buy a rapier too, I guess. Yeah. Paladin Wendell is an ill omen. Do we give him the Seraph Robe, you think? I was gonna give the Seraph Robe to Abel. I wouldn't. Okay. He has a good HP growth. Okay. So, what do? We have someone with a full inventory. Turn 1 goes shopping for javelins, right? And then we warp Sedgar up there. I wonder if that's the highest growth rate in the entire game. FE11 has one of my favorite map preps. It's certainly pretty awesome. Okay. Let's try this. Have Sedgar on a 4, he lives forever. He takes 2 or 3 damage from an enemy and then heals every turn. Prince Marth, I'm Caesar and this is Rad. We're hired swords in the service of Port Warren. Grust has gathered its knights by the fortress to the north. It's dangerous for you to stay here. Thankfully, the eastern castle has been almost entirely unguarded. That's the place to strike. Please be careful, sire. We'll be fighting with you all the way. So, Abel has a full inventory. So we can buy some javelins. Send those to Convoy. Marth. Trade Sedgar his javelins. Then we warp Sedgar to the throne, right? Yeah, this seems pretty good. And then we just have him kill all the enemies? Where's the wing spear for sale? Nice 0 damage. Horsemen are free EXP enemies. Is it just because Horseman as a class has bad bases? Bad bases and bad growths. Oh no. So they all just want to go for center. Wolf will choke the one tile in case anyone comes down here. Compare their stats to the unpromoted Cavs. Sure, I'll do that after this. Okay, this seems pretty good. This seems like a pretty good strategy. So we have 7 strength, 15 speed versus 11 strength, 9 speed. Yeah, we're just in the meat grinder, I guess. All right, all y'all come over here. Oh, it's Roger. Right, I forgot about Roger. Was Sedgar was a horseman before? Insert the Obi-Wan Kenobi line. I was the pupil, now I'm the master. So yeah, that's why we wanted them both generals for the choke point. I understand now. It's literally the scene from the OVA where the pirates are scared next to Giant Doga. How many waves of reinforcements are there on this map? Alright, let's recruit Roger. Oh, this is unfortunate. Sita's just shy of being able to loop around and recruit Roger. Good day, sir. Ah! Peace, I have no wish to fight. My name is Sita and I hail from Talos.
What are you talking to me for? This is a battlefield.
May it trouble you by asking your name, good sir?
My name? It's Roger. Why?
Forgive me, Roger, it's just, you look so sweet and kind I had to stop to talk to you. Tell me, do you believe in love? Oh, listen to me. I'm sure you already have a sweetheart back in Crust.
What? No, no, I'm quite unattached at the moment.
Roger, think of the children. Poor women and children who shed tears every day. This war drags on. I joined the Arcanian League to put an end to it, but I just... Oh, Roger, doesn't it break your heart?
Aye, miss. There. I too wish for nothing more than the end of this needless war.
Then would you consider fighting with it to the end with us?
Oh, heavens no. I'm sorry, but I can never betray my kingdom.
I see. You must have a family back in Crust who are counting on you.
No, not especially. My parents are dead. It's not as if I have a girl to call my own. But Crust will be my home. Always has been. I won't betray her.
And you cannot convince you to change your mind?
Afraid not, miss.
All right, sorry to bother you. Well, I'm glad we had this chance to talk, Roger. You're every bit the man I thought you were. Goodbye, then.
Wing spears him. Wait, you're leaving?
Yes, Roger, I must. Every moment I stay here, I put you at risk. What if your comrades thought you were conspiring with the enemy? No, I must go.
You're very kind, Sita. Dare I say we don't have girls quite like you back in Crust. Perhaps I could... Ah, heck, I'm going with you.
Incel recruited. There we go. I just realized Doga is a god written backwards. That's because he's the god of armors. Smiley face. Trade to Wendell. Alright, and then we end turn. Fortunately, both archers are dead corpses. You placed Sita in range of 2 archers, good job. Well, yeah, I was planning on killing them, though. Like, easy money, they're dead. Are we almost out of javelins? We have 2 left, okay. We should be good.
Birdsmarth, I'm Roger, a Crustan soldier. Well, at least I was. I'm fighting against you. I'm through fighting against you. Let me join your league.
Well, certainly. We need all the allies we can, but why a sudden change of heart?
There's this fetchy girl named Sita who asked me to, and, what can I say? I think I'm in love. Try saying no to a girl who comes racing up to you at in the heat of battle, just to ask if you believe in love. Woo! I must turn red as a strawberry.
Alright, Alright, so I think what we do is after we grind Sedgar up to oblivion, we use the save point and try to, use the arena with Sedgar, right? Did he get crit? How did he take actual damage? Unrelated, but I remember fire tomes are a fun forge target. They're super cheap to forge. Ooh. Imagine how poorly it'd go for Roger if he didn't join with the wing spear armed Sita right in front of him, right? That's why she says goodbye. She's planning on wing spearing him. Alright, so that's gotta be that wave of reinforcements. Level 9, 23 defense. Oh, there's more of them. They're all dealing 0 now, though. Okay, so we have Super Sedgar. This should be the last of them, hopefully. So, do you think we send Sedgar into the arena and see if he can, make us the money back? Funny FE11 thing, if you skip animations, game doesn't stop to show if someone died. Yeah, I watched an Iron Man where someone kept skipping animations, and then they got to preps, and they were like, wait, why do I have 10 people missing from my preps? Very funny moment. Of course it's the worst matchup, but Sedgar wins anyway. Is he just always gonna face mages? No, he's good. Oh, I didn't know you were like that, Arena. I didn't know you were like that. Can Super Able? Okay, so the arena scales with difficulty. So what I'm learning is the arena is impossible. Is this where we buy the other wing spear, though? Arena on Hard 5 is impossible unless you crit. Yeah, I didn't realize they were like that. Look, I'm playing FE7. I mean, Sedgar does have an FE7 ass inventory. Thrilling FE7 gameplay. Alright. And I thought FE7 was the hand axe game. It can be both. It can be both. It basically is both. So now we're gonna trivialize the entire game, right? Like, this game's basically turned off by having a Cap General. Oh, there's more of you. Damn, for once Buttsex doesn't win. We have Merrick though. There's a few mages and hammers in the next map, but otherwise, yeah. Just taken care of. Mages still exist, but this is basically trivialized. Did you already buy the wing spear? I did, yes, I did. I was just checking because I didn't remember if I bought it before or after the save point. Thrilling gameplay. I honestly, like, I get it, the Sedgar stuff, but I do already kind of regret Sedgar because of how ridiculous and fun the early game was, right? From chapter 2 onwards. And now, like, that I have a unit that's just invincible, it feels less fun. You're lucky the game doesn't have any exclusive Dire Thunder. That would be the sort of fucking shit this game does. Are you gonna throw Wolf in the trash? No, he can still be, he can be a Dark Mage. There's a reason I banned Wolfgar in my runs. Yeah, I see it. I see it. This is the first playthrough, so I'm like, everything's on the table, right? Like, point and laugh, this guy's one range locked. But I can definitely understand why that's a common ban. What are you doing all the way out here? Blast, I'm finished. Long live Grust. Ugh. And we got Wendell's Levin Sword. I think we buy another Silver Lance. Oh, that's so expensive. Maybe not. Maybe we just seize. Sire, it's too dangerous to stay here. We must flee to Pyrathi. The risks are too... There are risks there too. The Pyrathi King Manu is said to be a descendant of the Dragon King, Amanakit. Still, we've no other recourse. Just have to take our chances. Keep your wits about you, sire. They're balanced with Horseman's shitty stats, so you give them a class with actual bases. Well, whoa, it's the Kagetsu archetype. Grust had caught the League unawares, forcing them to flee to Pyrath. But the Kingdom of Pyrath seldom made contact with the outside world, and their king, Manu, was wroth when he heard of the League's unexpected visit. There were whispers Manu was a dragon king, rumors soon to be proven true. This is a reminder to drink water, by the way. I'm drinking water, and if I can, you can. No Rad and Caesar. Alright, so Wolf goes Dark Mage now. "14 strength on our..." Oh wait, no. It's 3 strength on our Dark Mage. Wendell? Swordmaster. I usually Berserker my way to the castle on this map. Berserker could be good, because we can actually water walk. We do gotta rush over here, because the thief destroys this village pretty quickly. A-rank lances now, too. Pirate Gaming. The George timer is very tight. It is, it is. And I think that's gonna be Jaken and Sita's jobs. I think we give the Seraph Robe to either Super Able or Wendell. I think let's give it to Wendell. Do we have a Worm Slayer? I forget. No, we do not. You get it on this map. Okay, it's in one of the treasure chests. You get a Worm Slayer on this map. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. Yeah, we could go Zerkering. What does Sedgar look like as a Berserker? 16 defense still. Okay. Okay. And then Sedgar over here so he can Zerker up that way. We barrier him. Alright, this seems good. Shoutouts to Berserker for being the only solo weapon class, but they still only get D. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it'll be too bad to get up to Hammer rank. It's not like there's Armor Knights on this map, but it is unfortunate. Alright. Let's go.
Interlopers, barbarous filth. They dare dig their heels and hooves into this hollowed ground? I will kill them for this, one by one. I will turn the crimson grass beneath them into their pile.
Alright, so we hand axe with Sedgar. Oh, he gets the crit too. Oh wait, I forgot to, hold on. I forgot to barrier him. Tough words coming from a guy with no 2 range. Yeah, that's Merrick food. Berserker crit boost plus 10%. It's even worse than the GBA crit boost. It's so sad. Barrier up Sedgar. Ooh, that barrier animation's pretty cool. Y'all go this way. We're going on the George rescue mission. Berserker plus 10% crit, Sniper 5 hit and crit, Swordmaster 10 hit. Damn, no repeat crit. Yeah, we got one for Aura though. We got one for Aura though. the crit. We got the crit this time. We got the crit this time. Okay. Is Sedgar in danger? Like, they're dealing more damage than I expected to him. Alright, the mage can't reach. So we body blocked successfully. Heal up Sedgar. Wolf and Sedgar working together. It's the classic. Marth, keep on keeping on. This is one of those maps that, like, it's annoying because the first few turns, just you don't see any combat. You're just doing the FE4 shuffle of moving people. Like, it's FE4 Chapter 4 moment. Oh my god, these hit rates. Okay, Wendell doing gaming. Oh, fucking Wolf gets doubled, doesn't he? Oh no, Wolf is fine. Wolfie VGC lives. All right. Killing Edge you. Sedgar can kill this guy. Sedgar cannot kill that guy. Wolf? You got this. No! Oh my god. There's an enemy movement speed option? Oh, really? Okay, let me see if I can get that. Game speed fast? Is that what it is? Not a lucky 777. Coyote. Oof, Coyote. Oh my god, these hit rates. I don't know if this Zerker strategy is good. Chat might have steered me wrong with this one. That's it. It's the gain speed. Okay. These hit rates are ridiculously bad. It's just axe gaming. Axe on axe violence be like 46 hit, 44 hit. There we go. Okay, mage taken care of. Open the door. I'm gonna send Super Able over here. I didn't realize Wendell has no, like, real magic. It's all fake magic. Alright, with that mage taken care of, this squad should be easier to deal with. As long as hit rate moments don't become a thing. Wendell is a Mysterio archetype. His magic is really just special effects. Yo, no way. Are the dono notifications not working? Are they not? Are they still not working? Oh my god, it's still down. It's been 4 days. I see that Thomas Kwok donated $5 a minute ago. Thank you for the $5 donation. But why isn't it fucking working? There's my test notification. But it's just not showing up in the actual thing. Let me try something real quick. What the hell? Alert box? Are you okay? It's just not going off. The test notification goes through.
Here we go.
This is a test super chat message.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I fixed it.
Here we go.
Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, Streamlabs went down like 4 days ago, and then they said they fixed it, but then this happens. It was sleepy. I just had to hit refresh. Refresh got it. So it was sleepy, because I used the Pokemon move Refresh to cure the status. Thank you for the $5 donation. As for your question, I'm glad someone finally got the reference. It was referencing Praise Glue Gun. Have you played DK64? Yeah, I've 101%ed it. Multiple times. It's a really bad game, but I love it. Prince Marth, I am George, an Arcanian sniper. I fought to defend our palace from Dolan. But the enemy's strength that was too great, and we lost and I was captured. Thankfully, they're not half as bright as they are strong, and I managed to slip away while they weren't looking. I heard you were on your way to Pyrathi and that Princess Nina was with you, so I came to offer my help. Let me fight with you and save my land. I will use my silver bow to show you a marksmanship unlike any you've ever seen. You do have the silver bow. So Jagan versus the thieves. I think we start moving back towards the front lines though with these guys. Oh, there's this chest. What's in this chest again? Can someone remind me? I like this unit a lot. Do you like him a lot or do you like him a normal amount? Goddess Icon, fucking Jagan and Wendell begging for it. It's so hard to actually reach. That's the Worm Slayer. Okay. I want that Worm Slayer. Iron Axe you. I have played DK64. Sometimes you collect things. Have FE11 thieves ever dealt damage to anything? Yes, they frequently do. They often kill. While doing so. Good job, Gordon. We need to start thinking about who's gonna be our first promotion, right? We're at that point of the game. There's 4,000 collectibles. Only 4,000? Because next map we get our first Master Seal, right? Next map's when Minerva joins, I think? Heal up Sedgar. I feel like Sita's the next best choice because the next map has the first Ballistae. Oh, true! This is why you use Armor Knight Barst. Wait, are you actually Armor Knight Barst build? Because that does sound pretty awesome, but like lame. Sita is a good choice. We need to get her another level, but we can do that. There's Cavs next map. The 1 damage. Oh, these guys. Where's that thief going? Oh, nice crit. Why is the title posing a question as if this isn't common knowledge? I mean, look, I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm having a lot of fun. Is all I'm saying. Clickbait title. I might even actually make a video about how unexpected my enjoyment of this is. How, like, unexpectedly good this is. Are you liking Higher 5 more than you expected? I thought it would be miserable. I thought it would be one of those, you know, stream series that I delay. It's very fun. There are elements of it I don't like. Specifically, Chapter 1 is garbage. But Chapter 2 and 3 are good, actually. And anyone who says otherwise is smelly. They smell like wet socks. Specifically. Mathis. I mean, I didn't use Mathis, but I do love Mathis. I love the Mathis moments. You know this, you know this. I'm using Gordon. George with his fucking 8 defense, loser. Look at Gordon with his 11 defense. He's the winner. The true winner. Unskip Cribble. So you are food for my Merrick. Foolhardy human defying a Manakite, tremble now and feel the last quickening of your heart. Is this one of the maps where killing the boss stops the reinforcements? Because I am a little bit worried about those reinforcements. I know in FE1, there's pirates that come forever and they're like weirdly threatening. For FE1 enemies? For FE1 axe enemies of all things. It annoys me when people say FE12 is just better FE11, because FE11 never wanted to make me end the age of man. FE12 is just worse FE11. How about that? FE12 is just smelly and stinky. I'm still a 12 hater, but maybe we'll play 12 after this and I'll change my mind. Or I'll go full Joker mode. I'm gonna go full Joker mode. Oh no, never mind. Merrick's coded. Never mind, Merrick's goated, I forgot. I should probably use that second save point here. There's basically no ROM hacks at the DS games. Are we gonna need to feed Batman? Are we gonna need to have Batman on standby if you do FE12? Maybe, maybe. Go, go, Team Sedger. I tried. FE12 making some weapons miserable for speed caps is so terrible. Yeah, there's just a lot of FE12 choices I don't like. But you know what I do like is our super-powered Able. The RNG stats. Yeah, I also don't like that choice. Alright, we can use Silver Sword now. Just kidding. Ogma managed not to die. That message went through just too late. Thracia has RNG stats, but the enemies are generally not a problem. Most games before Awakening have RNG stats, right? Which I don't like. I never knew Fire Emblem 5 enemies could have movement +1 if you don't notice it. Yeah, it's, the fact that they can roll up on movement is a little obnoxious. I also don't like most of the FE3 Book 2 maps. I'm right there with you, Jacob. I'm right there with you. hold on. We can... I might have save pointed at an awkward point, but I think we can recover from it. We might need to get a crit with the Killing Edge, though. Sita promotes into the skeleton. I love how if you don't beat endgame on 2 turn of 12, you just lose no exceptions. Yeah, because you just get, like, overwhelmed by evil reinforcements. Alright, is Wendell gonna be okay, is the question. I mean, surely he'll dodge at least one axe guy, right? Lunatic Reverse is funny, they should bring it back. It would be cool to have Lunatic Reverse in, like, a different Fire Emblem, I think. Oh my god, I forgot about that guy over there. God damn it. I didn't realize there was a guy on the right. But yeah, we just need to get the crit. Why do endgame maps with generic dragons constantly suck except for the ones that don't? A lot of Book 2 and FE12 reinforcements spawn right on top of you. Yeah. Like, the ambush spawns are definitely a big problem. FE12 Wyverns being ambush spam sucks. I agree. Ambush spawns are just shit design. I think so. I think I agree with that. I think I basically always dislike ambush spawns. Surely we dodge a 23, right? Beating unfair stuff can be fun. It can. Unsurprised that the Kagasaga fan feels that way, but I agree. I do agree. You know, like, it's an easy fork found in kitchen shot, but I do agree that it can be. Come on, get a crit, Merrick. Can we deal 1 damage with George? Come on, you got this, George. Alright, so super able. That hit rate though. That hit rate though. You got this. Turn off our reinforcements, Doga. Super able, slain by this fameless coward. Does this turn off the reinforcements on this map? Don't reset for Abel, he's a fraud if he misses. Super Abel is so good though. Does Abel have a Marth support by now? Probably? The first seal is on 12. The first seal's on the Minerva map, because it replaces the hero crest. Oh no, I didn't move Jagan! Fuck! Jagan has fallen off. Jagan fell off. The jokes write themselves. Transgender Doga. Alright. So we just need Wendell to dodge one of the axes. What are Doga's pronouns? He, him, I assume. Nice crit. He's got those he, him, woke pronouns. And then we should be able to steel bow. No steel bow. George steel bow? god, the hit rate. Silverlands has more hit. Abel continues to be super. Is he trans or not trans? Well, he's got the transgender bow. Transgender. We gotta get the Worm Slayer, which means we do have to fight our way through these pirates, but there should be no more, reinforcements waiting for the Parthia. You think the Parthia will help George? We have a Parthia user already. I think we have two, right? The Bow Brothers are both gonna be Parthia users. It's no problem. Is there a reason you named Doga's bow transgender? Because it's funny. Castor, 24. 24 plus 8 is 32. Just seize? Nah. Let's get this Worm Slayer. It's easy. Like, we got rid of the thief already. We might as well go get it. Can't seize anymore. There shouldn't be any reinforcements, right? Because I killed the boss. And according to chat, that stops the reinforcements. I like how the one pirate is running around the map just to duel Marth's army. Yeah, I don't know. I guess he's going for Jagan, who's up there. Like, he's just going the long way around to get to Jagan. I don't know what his plan is. What is he cooking? He's out on a B plot. Is that pirate? Is he gonna be like, is he having his own little anime adventure? He just really fucking hates Jagan from the looks of it. Like, he's charging Jagan down. What is he fucking cooking? He's the last pirate in the game. We gotta not kill him to stop them from becoming an extinct species. Prince Marth, I'm Katria, the White-Winged Order of Macedon. I have come with a request for our mistress, the Princess Minerva. She's planning to lead us against Dolor in rebellion. However, her hands are tied so long as the enemy holds her younger sister, the Princess Maria, captive. Will you rescue Princess Maria from their clutches that my white-winged sisters and I might join your fight? The White Winged Order sounds so weird. I know that's technically an accurate name for the White Wings, but it just sounds weird. He doesn't believe in Jagans. He benches Seth and Titania. Vander is F tier at his engaged tier list. Not all of the League soldiers took Katria of the White Wings at her word. Some insisted her plea was a ruse, a trap concocted by Princess Minerva herself. Marth doubted that, though. He had seen the woman in Leadcliff Valley, and she did not strike him as the sort of conniving menace his followers feared. As the brunt of Grust's might drew closer, Marth led the League to Castle Dare, determined to attack the Citadel and rescue the young Macedonian Princess Maria. They procrastinate joining you for 5 maps. I know, it's so lame. Alright, this is where we get our first promotion. This map, the hero drops in. Probably Sita, I think, is probably our best choice, right? Pee-pee poo-poo is the best advice I can give. Thank you, Pogma. Thank you, Pogma. Can Maria use warp at base? In 1, she can. In 11, she cannot. Damn, they fucking nerfed my goat. They nerfed my goat. I love her. I can't believe they did that to her. That's so rude. Who's the boss of this map? Oh, it's a general. Right, and he drops the Speedwing too. Sita is the first real option. Extra bulk and strength goes a long way. Yeah. It also lets her go Paladin on maps where we want to ditch wings. Which, like, there's not too many of them, but it's nice. Speaking of Paladin, the legacy continues. I would say she uses Lena because Lena has a different staff rank. Oh, why I'm using Lena? Yeah. I mean, Lena has the better staff rank. This map features one of the most terrifying enemies to try and pull without a general, the sniper. Yep! Well, that's why I think Sedgar and Wolf both go general now. And Sedgar will block, or Wolf will block the doorway once we get inside, and Sedgar will be our, our sniper puller. Also, we did Castor for George. Do we have no hand axes left? There we go. I think we forge up the hammer this map, right? What's a good hammer name? Smash feels like a good one. Is exclamation point in here? Exclamation point's not in here. Unless we go to oversized, maybe? There's no exclamation point. That's so sad. I wanted to go smash all exclamation points. The hammer is an item from Super Smash Brothers. I saw exclamation point. Oh! Upside down. Where's right side up? Oh, it's up here. Okay. The lamest fucking sniper, by the way. Look at what he needs to mimic a fraction of Gordon's power. Earthbound reference. Oh, it is! Accidentally! Princess Minerva, what brings you here? You've left your post. Not very wise. Might I remind you, poor conduct on your part could have repercussions on how comfortable your sister remains. I'm aware of my situation, thank you. I did not come to make trouble. Just let me see Maria for a little while. She's only a child, General. Think of what she must be going through. Impossible, I'm afraid. She's a hostage. If your sister's well-being concerns you, then stop following orders. General, grave news! The rebel army's been sighted east of Castle Dale. What? Why in creation would the rebels come here? Blast. Order the dragoons to sortie. And don't forget to send the word to the main army. We need reinforcements. Rebels? Then Martha's arrived. Oh, whoops. Well, turn one will be fix this mistake. George Hate Club. I'm part of the George Hate Club. I mean, is it hate? I feel like I just think he's lame. I know Jacob likes George, but I think, like, he's the lamest pre-promote. Even Medea is, like... Well, Astrum's lamer, but even Medea is, like, cool. Alright, so we butt sex you. Glue gun you. Glue gun you. Does Sita die to that guy? Glue gun you? Why did you spell Y-U? You. Am I missing a reference? Is that a character from Prey? It's been so long since I played Prey. Put Sita in range of the sniper. I mean, I think she dies to the Silver Lance, because it's a forged Silver Lance. Oh, you is the protagonist. Okay. Dodge. Yes! Never punished. Butt sex. Morgan Yu. Right. Okay, Killing Edge. Good job, Pogma. So Silver Lance you. Get the Thief's Treasure. Another Levin Sword. And now that that's taken care of, we can get, basically we can get everyone inside here and choke the point with our general. Something I like about George is that even though he needs the silver blow to a lot of combat, you get your third free silver blow in chapter 12, then you're pretty much just like free to use them. But couldn't you give silver bow to Gordon, smiley face? We don't want to bait these guys yet. Not until we're all safely inside the castle. Is there an Archer promo bonkers here or only in 12? I actually don't know. Does Sniper have like significantly better stats than Archer in this game? Oh, shit. Okay, well, good thing we just save pointed. Archer to Sniper is a major glow up. So you're telling me Gordon's gonna be even better. These Draco Knights and Pegs are very scary. Yup. We do have Mr. General, though, and Mr. General number 2. Silver Lance, oh my god. Terrifying. Wait, does Wolf die here? Does the other one reach him? They've got so much range. They've got 9 movement. He gets doubled, doesn't he? Oh my Lanta. Do the generals get pegged or slayed? Used Forge longbow strats for Medius. You can't even acquire a longbow in this game, I think. I'm pretty sure you can't. There's a secret shop in 17 where you can buy longbows. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that, because they're not in the original. I thought they were like brave weapons where they're enemy only. And this is how we trade our other armors. So now we just gotta clog this choke point and wait. And wait and wait and wait. Was that a crit? That was a crit. Pretty epic. You can get some of the guidance chapters you're definitely playing. If I 0% this game, if I ever 0% this game, first off, it won't be Heart 5. But second, I will use the full content patch to get the guidance chapters. Forged javelins. If only they dropped those javelins, that would be epic. That Pegasus that I really thought fighting a bow user was a good idea. She saw that she could deal damage and didn't think about anything beyond that. So how many waves of these reinforcements are there? This is chapter 10, right? Turns 6 and 9. Okay. Are you gonna do 24x? I managed to save Bantu, so probably not. But isn't Nagi more accurate than Tiki? So maybe we'll kill off Tiki anyway. The initial plan was to abandon Bantu on the previous map. What made you change your mind? I was able to kill the thief. Like, I was able to kill the thief, so it was fine. The initial plan just didn't involve, like, I didn't think killing that thief would be possible, but it was easy. Well, okay then. Sedgar says I get the experience, not Wolf. Train Tiki feels nice to have because mages do eventually show up and she has actual res. True! But that involves training her, which is hard and probably not what I'm going to do. We found the EXP thief. She joins at the end of 20, yeah, which makes training her really obnoxious. Does Alm have 3 uses in 11? I don't think so. I think it's got 1 use. But that would be a question for someone other than me. That is correct. Alm only has 1 use. Yeah, I figured as much. It seemed like it would be a weird change to make. All the dragons die on counter. It's actually, even level 1 Tiki can get kills really easy. Yeah, but then you leave her exposed though. For her to counter dragons, she has to live them to begin with, and that's like just not happening. Oh my god, the EXP thief over here. I thought Berwick Saga Peak was talking about Medius. Tiki kills Medius at base with Warp on Warp. Yes. And Nagi has more hit. Like both of them do it at base. It's just about the hit. Good job, Sedgar. The real question is if we're giving up the Star Sphere and the Light Sphere for the Epic Falchion. No. No. We're not doing that. Sorry. Okay. So that's those 2 waves of reinforcements dealt with. We have a level 6 Wolf and a level 14 Sedgar. Seems pretty good. Mend Pogma. All right. 0 damage. Time to forge a Pachyderm and triple abuse Ballistician Star Sphere. I don't think training her is hard, but if you're willing to play 24x, it saves you a deployment slot in the effort training her. I think training her is annoying. This is the thing that comes up whenever you talk about like est-type units, right? Is training them doesn't have to be hard for it to be obnoxious. You know? Silverlance you. Sedgar you. Gordon with the steel bow. We get a silver. Hit you. Underleveled units can be a pain in the butt, so that's a big part of why I'm not a fan of training them. We're probably a few turns too late to bring up that the hero with the Master Seal is also a problem. Yeah, killing him is obnoxious. I'll find a way. We've got a save point near him. But he is annoying. I gotta go. See you, Mr. Sign. Still doubled by Wendell. Even as a paladin? The legacy of Paladin Wendell? Paladin Wendell facing the well-known crit. Didn't I give him the goddess icon? He probably still faces crit. Are there reinforcements that spawn after we talk to Maria? No, it looks like just those waves that are auto show up. I'm surprised that Levin Sword Hero wasn't given 12 magic or something on hard 5. Which Levin Sword Hero? Oh, you must be Prince Marth. He's so dashing. Thank you for rescuing me. Please be sure to tell my sister I'm free. She'll be grateful for the news. Now then, shall I be off? I'm coming with you. Of course, no prep testing. I wish to help. Does Maria attack people in this like Wendell does? I just realized. Because Maria doesn't attack anyone in... Or Minerva. Does Minerva attack people in this? Because she doesn't in 1, but I just realized Wendell doesn't either, and he does in this. And that could be a problem. FE1 doesn't have green units. Yeah, that's why all these people are red. Minerva moves towards Marth to be recruited, so she doesn't attack people. Okay, good. I'm 99% sure she does. As in, she does attack people, or she does move towards Marth and not attack people. She walks up to Marth without attacking. Okay. I hope you're right.
Greetings, Miss Marth. I'm Minerva Macedon. Thank you for saving my sister. Maria's plight forced me to treat you as an enemy when I knew you were not. Suffice to say, I'm deeply sorry for that. The whole world has gotten mad. Most of Macedon fights for Tolar now. My own brother Micallus leads them. In their hand is the blood of my... And on their hands is the blood of their king, my father. They must be stopped. I must stop them. Still, I fear for my soldiers, whom I can no longer protect. Especially the three White Wing sisters, Hala, Katri, and Est. Dolar worried we would rebel and forced us to separate. If they knew I was safe, they would join your ranks in a heartbeat. We are yours to command, sire. Let us help you defeat Dolar and repay them for selling Macedon's honor. Alright, so now we gotta go the long way around. We have a save point. Welcome to the team, Maria. Minerva's Do You Want Might weapon? Yeah, the Hoot Claire. 18 might. A formidable axe whose power is second to none. Alright, now comes the part of the game where we just start moving people. It's FE4 again. The maps ain't great in Arcanea. I'll just say that much. Hootclair's baller. A-rank access also means she has 15 juicy hit. So is the consensus on Minerva that she's good? Like pretty fucking good or bad? Or like mid. I feel like the last time I checked in with the FE11 community, she was sort of mid, but I don't know if that's like changed. What do you mean we can't just go out the back? Dies the Arbor Slayer hero? Yeah, basically. That's basically the problem. What's that guy's speed? 17. Lol. I love FE11, but the maps feel bad. Yeah, you know, I feel the same way about FE3 Book 1, right? She's probably better than like 77% of your army. I think being a pre-promote carries a lot of weight, right? She's top 1 in FE1. Marth fans crying and shitting their pants, but it's true. I like Minerva a lot. Her base HP is miserable. Hootclair Might is very high for bonking people. I'm a Minerva over Marth and one Truther. I thought you hated one. I thought you didn't, I mean, maybe it could be true. You could think that and also hate the game. But I thought you were, like, so anti-one that you just sort of didn't put any thought into it. The way I am in 12, where I don't really have any thoughts on 12. Although, in fairness, I hate 7, and I have very distinct thoughts about the 7 meta. It's a shame. 7's meta is actually really interesting. I think if it just didn't suck balls, it would be a great game.
FE7 would be good if it wasn't bad. But, like, it wouldn't just be good. It would be, like, really good if it wasn't bad, right? Like, the meta's so interesting. GBA Cavs, but they suck ass, is, like, such an interesting place. I mean, it's why ROM hacks are good, right? Because that's what happens in ROM hacks. But, like, to have a meta where infantry is such a big part of it, right? Is pretty cool. I do like infantry. Like, Oswin being phenomenal despite being an armor knight. Pent and Hawkeye, obviously. Hawkeye is, like, the one good berserker in the history of the franchise. He took all of the goodness of all of the other berserkers and can find it for himself. FE12 Daros wants to talk to you. Is Daros good? I genuinely don't know. His stats seem really good, but, like, I don't know enough about 12 to make judgments. Follow-up question, does he want to stay in Berserker? Because it's possible that calling Daros a good Berserker is like calling Effie a good Armor Knight, where it's like, yes, but actually no. No one talks about how Daros has good bases. I mean, I'm talking about it, but I also am questioning it because I'm dumb when it comes to FE12, right? Because I hate the game, so I have no experience in it. I mean, I say I have no experience. I've beaten it like 4 times, but on the lower difficulties. And it was miserable every time. I did a all-girls challenge run on Hard 1, and that was not fun. Berserker Percy is good. I think Berserker in Fates is a good utility class, but a bad combat class. I cannot stand the minus crit avoid. Speaking of minus crit avoid, this is why we save point here. Yeah, he was no problem. Alright, we need to get a little bit more EXP on Sita, but we can do that easy. Alright, now Sita can promote. You actually have 2 range. So no point in laugh. Sita war crimes. So we smash. Must I do everything myself? You'll not get past me, rebel. Excalibur. There's a force to be reckoned with. Ugh. Berserker's a good combat class for Percy. Forged hand axes are underrated. Oh, because of his luck? Yeah, it does have good strength. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. I'm really not. I like Percy better as a utility unit anyway. Marth, have you ever heard of Pontifex Myola? The one who defended Arcanea with the power of Aura? Of course, he and his magic are famous. But I read Miloa died in battle with Garneth soon after the Fiend sold his soul to Dolar. Alas, Miloa did die, but his daughter Linde yet lives. I'm told she inherited her father's skill with the Aura magic. But since the battle with Garneth, none have seen her. Wherever she is, it cannot be pleasant. Marth, please find Linde. With her father gone, we're the only family the girl has left. It's been a long time since I've not Iron Man'd the game, so Merit facing down to Oko made my heart stop. Yeah, the 5% crit on Wendell I'm sure also didn't help. Tired from many long battles, Marth and the League arrived in the last Arcanine, Princess Nina's mother's kingdom. Past the mountains lay the royal palace, known to some as Millennium Court, and with its walls awaited many treasures and captives the enemy had taken. With each step, Marth drew nearer to one of the great waypoints on his journey. Alright, Sita, promote. Isn't Percy someone you recommend as a rally bot? I do think he makes a good rally bot, yes. Alright, now she can use silver as well. This map has like a ridiculous horseman reinforcements, right? Or is that just in 12? We're not playing this tonight. I just want to see. Oh, there's no reinforcements here. Okay. Her magic. Alright, so if Sita goes Paladin, then she doesn't take damage. She doesn't take effective damage, right? Oh, we have to talk to Anna in this one, right? It's like weird like that. Sniper mini-boss jump scare. Oh, this guy? Yeah. Well, he was... Originally, he was the boss, I believe. Oh no, this guy's the boss, right? He's like just not on the throne. Like one of the few moving bosses. This guy's a bit of a menace. Menace to society. Thunderbolt, Stone Hoist, Aerospade. Forged Killer Bow is very scary. Good thing we have save points. 2 of them. What other classes can they access? These stats are so bad, yeah. I mean, you could just warp in Sedgar. On the bright side, Stonehoiskoy has like 55 hit before avoid. It's silly. I love how the class limitations, everyone is like 3 or 4, and then Cavalier is just like, have 8 of them. Oops, all Cavaliers. Capped speed as a mercenary. It's pretty funny. Cavalier bias. When do we get our next warp? It's on, it's next chapter we get the next warp, right? Our second warp? Next map is the next warp. Yeah, okay. 9 strength cringe. Yeah, you know, we'll figure it out. I would love to use Maria. But I don't really have room for her unless I ditch Wolf, which I guess I could. Makes me so sad that they nerfed her. They took away her second warp ability. The limit is the number of class you have plus 1. Yeah, I know. It's just like, it shows how cav loaded the cast is. I guess. I'm guessing going from weapon level 8 to D staffs is a big demotion. It is. She can use warp at base. She can use every staff in the game at base in FE1. But D rank staff, she can use very little. I don't think Maria's that bad. She only needs like 18 heals to reach warp. Yeah, let's go Maria Gaming then. I like her. Favoritism moment. It just makes me sad, you know? I guess this isn't a great map for Merrick. Oh wait, whoops. Like I said, we're not playing this, I'm just sort of doing preps to wind down. If only he was a book Zerker. Etzel, who is one of the worst mages and staffers in the game. What's Etzel's starting weapon ranks? Magic is the ticket to killing that Manakee boss, but you do get Linde. We also, remember, we also have the Worm Slayer. But I think you're right that Linde is the answer, especially because I've benched almost all of my sword users. I guess we could send Wendell Swordmaster? Boost his luck. How much speed does the Manakee have? I don't know, remember when they get outlandishly fast. The last one doubled Ogma. This one has 14 speed, so he still gets doubled by Wendell. His avoid stat is 0. He gets speed from the Firestone. Oh, right, the hidden bonuses. He has the same speed as the Chapter 3 boss. Okay. And he moves, too, which is fiendish. God, George, you're so fucking lame. 18 AS. So does Swordmaster Wendell double him? He does. Alright. Done for now. We'll stream this again later. Yeah. Again, thank you everyone for watching.